Hi people, today we're going to be drawing cartoon characters as horror, Powerpuff Girls, Gumball, and Bluey. So let's get right in it. Okay, so I'm going to say how they turned out like this, and this is like an extremely long story. So, the Powerpuff Girls are having a normal day, like they're fighting, and then, toxic waste monster, they're going to be all glued up together. And I am extremely bad at gluing stuff together, but I'll try my best. So yeah, they had new outfits, and when you start sewing and then there's this tiny needle, it accidentally dropped on the monster. And they mixed the monster and the needle together, and then it popped. So that's why their mouth is all sewed up together. And then after that, not only did the toxic waste go everywhere, it's at the whole town. They failed, but they killed the monster. But now instead of the Powerpuff Girls, it's a girl power. The Powerpuff Girl, not the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, I don't know. Three bodies in one. Like, it kind of reminds me of Hercules' dog. I forgot its name, but yeah. So after that, the professor tried to keep it and trying to he was really sad. He wanted to keep them and didn't want to let them go because he had them for so long. So it was a really tough choice for them. But to be honest, it was causing no harm. They were just suffering in lots of agony. Like, they were inside pain. He didn't know if they wanted to die or stay. So, actually, I don't know what to make it one body or all the Powerpuff Girls stay together. You know what? I think I'll stay with them, all together. Yeah, that will be better. Yeah. So, he figured out they wanted to die, but they're actually it's destructible. Yeah, so they're just gonna sit there for pain for the rest of their life. He was hella sad, but he just got used to it. For a big connected power girl puff monster screaming every single day, like I don't even know. So yeah, it was really hard to live with them. He just got used to it, not even feeling sad for them anymore. Like, they're just getting so damn annoying. Why now? So, for now, I think he just wanted to kick them out. I don't know, let them inside the forest, let them live. So, that way he did. But little did he know, after that, breeding. Yeah, this is gonna get really disgusting. Breeding got really disgusting with the Powerpuff Girls and the dog. So now, every single time they got a three-headed dog. That is why Hercules came inside the story. Wow, Hercules. I'm just kidding. But now there's three-headed dog, three-headed birds. Yeah, three-headed creatures start going around everywhere. Some are bad processes and look exactly like the Powerpuff Girls, which is not good. Am I gonna draw Buttercup? Yeah, that's really hard. Comments if you know how to draw Buttercup, because I'm having really trouble. I'm gonna redo it if I hear any good ideas inside the comment section. Or I'm just poor and I don't know anything, and I have no subscriber, I have no likes, and yeah, and I don't know anything. And I'm just also a huge yapper. What am I doing? I'm yapping right now. Okay, I should go back to the story. So, actually, I don't know anything, so I'll just keep speaking about the fact that Buttercup looks terrible, and the three-headed animals. So yeah, imagine a three-headed lion coming at you, and a three-headed shark, and just anything. So now this gone big. So humans start getting three head. Don't tell me how. I don't know how. So it started looking really weird. So now he came back to the Powerpuff Girls. He was one of the only humans on Earth to have a normal one head. He says, "What the hell did you do, Powerpuff, now?" And with what they respond was, then he gave him the biggest side eye known to man. Then he knew this had to stop, so his face had to get bloody soon. Then, when he started grabbing a huge axe, came back to them, sliced them all apart. Then they regrew, and then he was stupid, and he remembered they can't die. So he better just say he was like the 300th last person with a head. So, yep, his daughter, just changed all of history. And they're up for adoption now because they're not real. And why are they up for adoption? Because now they're normal. Yeah, they're normal now. And every single person wanted to adopt them because they were the person who changed literally humanity. Like, imagine having Jaden Animation, James, Mr. Beast as your son or daughter. Yeah, pretty damn cool, right? So that's what people felt when they're up for adoption. Not only people are gonna treat you like a zillionaire, they're gonna. The government's not gonna give you special treatment. Now, like a couple of decades has passed, everyone inside the world with one head and survived the three-headed cause died. Now everyone inside the world like has three heads. Yeah, it's pretty damn weird. The Powerpuff Girls are now the most famous thing in the world. They succeeded, and now people are collecting samples of the monster that did it all. Now that it's inside the museum, a couple extra decades has passed. Now the Powerpuff Girls are dead. Like now, completely everything inside the world has three heads that is living, and their bones are like are inside the museum. Like every single last dust of it. Like imagine something as important as the Earth, as all the human beings, all the birds, all the animals, all the cats. Be responsible on doing it all. So yeah, I'm finished. I think it looks pretty cute, scary. I don't know. Just something, I don't know if it should be scary. But I'll start coloring like soon. But in the end of the story, happy ever after, everyone has three heads. Yeah, what do you want to have three heads? I don't know. I don't think anybody wants. So I'm gonna color, so now I'm gonna fast forward. Not really fast forward, just skip like a lot. But the reason why you're still here right now and not inside the next stage gumball is because I still not finished my story. So like a couple years later, of course, the Powerpuff Girls had kids. I mean, the Powerpuff Girl had kids with a man named by Jeremy Germanson. Germanson. That's his last name, middle name, and first name. Germing is his middle name. Jeremy is his first name, and Jeremy is his last name. So now the kids grew up, and now they're famous. So time to move on to Gumball. And here it is. I hope you like it. Yup. This might look like it took the time I was yapping, but it took way longer. So, let me think. Gumball. My brain cell is coping with what story I can make up, like, right now. Um, yeah, so do you know why, like, how, like, inside one of that episode when Gumball lost all their money? What if the ad wasn't up for sale? And there's no choice. And when after that, like before all the ad thing, it started getting really weird. And either way, if you don't know that episode, then this is just in general. They lost all their money, and now they have to live off the street. And yeah, they didn't have anything to eat. The mom died before the dad could, cause he had like a bunch of storage inside his stomach. Like like on he lived longest. The kids unfortunately had to eat each other because they're all skinny, and now like they got so skinny. Gumball was the one that ate all of them. So his stomach was so skinny that they start like glowing up, and then like it start popping. He started getting goosebumps, like really really big ones. His dad was the only one who took care of him, but he unfortunately really stupid, so he can't do any of that. But I think he's smarter than me because he has more than 2 brain cells, while I only have one. So yeah, now he has three, like I don't know, like he turned into a monster. Darwin plus Anais and him. So now it's looking really sus. I don't know why it's sus. It just is. Like, imagine seeing a cat plus a fish plus a little rabbit. But unfortunately, they had to eat their clothes too. But don't worry, it's normal. They're animals. And yeah, so it's not going to end up like Powerpuff Girls. The breed's going to start spreading. No, people just avoided them. Because unlike a world of humans and animals, it's a world of animals and mythical creatures. So indifferent. So like when they had the dad died before all of them. Gumball now had no space for the stomach. He had 3 stomachs now. But now he registered back in school because he had a please pay money for me. And his grandparents, they already passed during this time, so yeah, they couldn't help him. When he entered school, everyone looked at him, like all his friends, they were like, what the hell? Yeah, everyone like backed away from him. Miss Simeon, I can't even know. She quit. She quitted her job when she saw him. Person, you know what? No, Miss Simeon stayed, and yeah, she just felt really uncomfortable when he raised his hand up, and then his answer was, and then she would just tweak out every single second. Sure, everybody like said, "Can you go to the bathroom for the whole day?" Just and Miss Simeon let them because like they know their place, why they should be there. But she stayed. She wanted to be a good teacher. And then she got like paid 4 times just to stay alone for the whole day in front of a monster, a literal monster. Not saying disabled, like monster, monster, monster. I'm not saying like making fun of people, but this was just like straight up monster, like a person straight from hell. Yeah, like people start moving out of schools when they literally heard this. No one knows why he looks like that. But inside the end of the day, every single time he tried to raise his hand up was actually a secret message. Was saying, please, please help. I am not like this. I don't know. Get me to a doctor. I don't have any money to go to the doctor, and I can barely see, and I can't make it in time. So he kind of lives inside a wheelchair now, and I don't know. And I's kind of looks like a hat. Looks kind of droopy. I mean, that's the point. It should look droopy. That's the whole point of this. But to me, it looks kind of cute somehow. No, actually, this is like the least cute to me, actually. It looks really ugly. Like, to be honest, this is actually the most scary out of all of them. Like, no, that's scary. It's just scary. This is actually scary. But I'm gonna start coloring. But the end of the story is they were normal and no one ever understood them, so he died. So I'm gonna color, and I hope you're gonna like it. So here it is. Actually, when you color it, it looks way more better than seeing whatever that was. Yeah. That just looked straight up horrifying. So heart for how cute this thing looks. Bluey. Okay, Bluey. Let me think. So Bluey was having a normal day in school. So this is technically like all school stories somehow. Except like the first one. Cause I don't know, like that was the only thing that showed school the most inside the whole entire show. Actually, it was Gumball, but I included school inside Gumball the most. Yeah, but this one will be all like related to school. So Bluey was having a normal day in school. She was out inside recess. They went inside the forest because, like, do you know that big forest? They went deeper in because they never showed the end to that forest. But this forest is now called the Endless Forest. And Bluey and her friends went way too deep. It turned dark. They were like there. They were panicking. Some start crying, but the only ones that were there was, let me think, Chloe, Bluey, and I don't know. Bingo can't be there. She's going to be just dead weight, so I'm not gonna put her there. I mean, she's not dead weight entirely. She's a little girl. Okay, Bluey, Chloe, and the other friend, Honey. Like almost all her friends are there. So then they see like a strange, dark figure creature with huge hands. They think they'll start illusioning because it was all dark, but they need to go to sleep. So they set up a little camp. Do you know like how good they are inside camp? Inside that one episode, Wild Girls? Yeah, they did the same thing. So they all had a really good sleep, except these three people. Rusty, Chloe, and Bluey. For this reason, I'm gonna start with Bluey because she had the worst. So she felt something keep hitting her like really hard. She was like screaming really loud. Like they would wake up every single time and saying, "Bluey, what's wrong?" She said, "Ugh, I don't know. I think it's the mosquitoes." Sure, like the whole police is out there looking for them. But let's be honest, this forest is gigantic. Like gigantic. Like as huge as all of Australia. Yeah, this forest is huge. It was made by magic. Yeah, really magical. There's fairies, there's everything. But the worst thing is this monster. This monster transformed her into the own, except they woke up before the whole transformation. So he only did her arms. That way she looks kind of sus, but it also looks extremely cute. But I don't know, like I do not know the style to this thing if it's cute or scary. But in my opinion, it's really cute after I looked at it and colored. So not only this thing looks so cute, I want to pet it, fluff it, and do everything with it inside the entire day. But yeah, you just don't know how cute I think this thing looks. So the other one, Chloe. Chloe was attacked by a tiny elf that thought she was a big mountain. And then he kept climbing her, and then Chloe just kicked him away to Netherlands. So yeah, that gnome is dead now. R.I.P. Rusty. He slept. I don't know. He's like inside the mid. Not like as bad as Bluey, but he got pretty bad. Some fairies are really cursed. So like when the fairies go, they like, suck almost all his blood. Don't worry, he regains all his blood after 2 months. Not like Bluey permanently looking like a monster, but that's okay because she's still so preppy inside the inside. So when the fairy sucked his blood, he got he was so close to death sleeping that night. But somehow he still survived because he's Rusty. Rusty the soldier. You know, that's actually really cringy. Pretend I never said that. So, end of story. Like, Bluey gets found by almost 3,000 cops at the air watching everything and hearing the story. But the way they explained it was pretty sus. Something was hurting them while they're sleeping. They don't know what happened, it just happened. But thankfully, after Pluie inside 31 years of taking meds, going to the doctor every day, she became normal. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely normal. But she became kind of famous for her unique looks. And she like explaining, but actually I think it looks really cute and yeah, I'm gonna like color now, so it's gonna take a long time. So I'm gonna skip. Hope you like it. It's kind of actually really cute. Guys, just to let you know, I didn't make this by myself. A huge shout out to one of my favorite animators, Sonia. She made like the horror cartoon things, and but here are the results. Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to look cute or not, but I don't like. I don't even know how to say this. They look so cute, so scary. I mean, they're supposed to be like cartoon characters, but horror, so they're supposed to look like that. And please tell me that this doesn't look cute. The most horrifying Anais hat Gumball Darwin thing. This doesn't look. Yeah, you know that doesn't look cute at all. But somehow it doesn't look scary too. It looks normal. And this is just adorable. I love this so much. So cute. So bye, guys.